Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to our monthly inclusive manifest. My name is Odunayo Olalere. First of all, I'd like to give a warm, heartfelt welcome to everybody and anyone who's right here, right now, gracing this occasion. I am excited to be here. It is an immense gratitude that I'm here taking up this new role knowing the incredible responsibility that it comes that it comes with as we embark this journey together. I just want to share a little bit about myself before we go ahead. My name is Odunayo Olalere. My journey so far has led me to this remarkable platform, which I'm honored to be here. I have a background in mass communication where I majored in public relations and advertising. I have always been passionate about the power of effective communication and its impact that it can have on on individuals and our community as a whole. Prior to this opportunity, I've had the privilege of working as a project coordinator with the Afro Caribbean Canadian Cultural Entertainment Foundation, where I witnessed firsthand the transformative power of storytelling and representation. It was through this experience that I recognized the importance of creating, a safe space that celebrates the achievement, the struggle, the triumph of Afro Caribbeans, while also fostering, a sense of unity and belonging in our community as a whole. Beyond my professional pursuits, I am a avid believer in embracing the richness of diverse cultures and experience. I also find joy in exploring different cuisine. Yes, I love food a lot. Immersing myself in art and culture, just vibrant culture from different parts of the world and everywhere. And I also I'm embarking on journeys that will broaden my own perspective as a person. It is through these endeavors that I continually remind myself of the beauty and the strength that lies within our collective heritage. As your host, as your new host, my commitment to you is to uplift, amplify marginalized voices, to foster meaningful and insightful conversation, and to provide a platform that inspires, empower individuals to reach their full potential. I am humbled again by the opportunity to share in the stories, the experience, the wisdom of esteemed guests as we navigate the complexity of our cultural integration here in Canada. Together, we'll dive into various topics that also is a safe space for inclusion, education, empowerment, recognition within our own community. Hoping that this platform, as it has already been doing, it will continue to shed light on the challenges that we face, the incredible potentials that lies within each and every one of us. My aim, again, is to create a safe and a welcoming space where we can all learn, grow, celebrate the richness of our Afro-Caribbean heritage. I am truly honored to be here as your host, and I cannot wait to embark on this amazing, incredible journey with all of you. Let us embrace the power of our collective voices and work together to create a more inclusive and equitable future. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Odunayo Olalere. Joining us today is, in fact, before I bring our guests, I would like us to just take a quick break, and I would be right back. Still trying to figure out all the technical good stuff. Welcome again. Thank you for being patient for that amazing commercial break. So I am bringing in a man of many talents. He's an author. He is an advocate for men's mental. Is an advocate for men's mental health, and is also a financial advisor. Bringing up to everybody, I would like to introduce IK Aswen. I hope I said that right. Welcome. IK.
All right. Thank you very much, Odunayo. Um, First of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me and allowing me to be one of your first guests on the very first pilot. I think you guys have done it before, but this is the
Yes,
first time you're hosting it.
yes,
Thank you
that's
for inviting me, and I just want to say a huge congratulations to you.
thank you.
For stepping here. Watching you, it didn't seem like this was your first time. I think you were made for the TV.
Thank you, IK. Thank you so
I think
much.
you were made for the TV. So thank you very much. To everyone that's watching, my name is Ikbosa Aswen. You can call me IK for short. I am an author, financial advisor, men's mental health advocate, and a host of Power of the Voice show. I do all these things because I believe that a lot of men struggle with suppressing their emotions. Oh, where's my host? But okay, I think I've been spotlighted. A lot of men struggle with their emotions, so I am a strong advocate for expressing our voice through Power of the Voice, through my book, through just talking about the struggles that men go through. So I really look forward to this interview today and highlighting how, go knowing our identity and being able to just connect with our community, be inclusive, would help us, project and foster our voices and what we're created for by God. So, but while you're back to you, I look forward to this interview today. So thank you once again for
Amazing.
inviting me.
No, thank you really for gracing this invitation. Before we go to or start or go to the main reason why we're here, we'll just take another quick break as well. Again, everybody stay tuned. Thank you very much. Welcome everybody. If you're just joining us, my name is Odunayo. I'm the new host for the monthly inclusion manifest. I have with me still, I have IK here who's still with me, who's gracing us with this occasion. So we're going to just jump right in. So I have a couple of questions for you because I'm really, interested how, how you've been multitasking all these roles that you've told us that you do.
Hmm.
A life coach and immense mental health advocate, how do you believe the Afro Caribbean individuals can navigate to overcome mental health challenges? And as we know, the culture or our environment really does not support men's mental health. And I'm very excited to see that a lot of men are actually voicing out because mental health is pretty very important and it's key. And I feel like more people, more men should be able to voice out without being judged. So how, you know, tell us how this has its challenges and it's unique to their cultures as a context.
I think with regards to the question from the first question, how what's the question again? How inclusivity?
So the question is, how do you believe Afro Caribbean individuals can
Mhm.
navigate and overcome mental health challenges unique to their cultural context?
Okay. Um, so how I believe that Afro Caribbeans, blacks, I would say, you understand, can
Hmm.
navigate it is just being aligned to our culture, being
Okay.
aligned to what I call our identity.
Hmm.
Because while we were growing up as kids, we knew little or nothing about who we really are. How many times in school did they really tell us about our history? Our history were hidden away from us. And in life, you can't really know and understand where you're going without understanding where you're really coming from,
Hmm.
because that holds the key to your journey to purpose or where you're going. That's where your identity lies. So trying to, as much as we're in the Western world, right? It's they say if you're in Rome, act like the Romans. But
Yeah.
let's find places, things that aligns us to who we really are, our culture.
Hmm.
Things like food, trying to be intentional about reading and discovering much about our culture and who we are. That's something that I personally have decided to always do. I mean, I dig into things that I never used to think about, and I discover so many things that aligns to my personality. So many
Wow.
things that I do, and I get to understand the reason why I do. I'm like, okay, this is the reason why. So aligning to our culture and really embracing each other, get solutions for ourselves is the best way. Trying to fight in the Western world, okay, do things like this, do things a certain way. It won't really work. We have the solutions within ourselves. We need to dig deep and align ourselves and our culture. That's the way we can be able to overcome all the challenges that we have.
Wow, that's pretty interesting to hear. Just a follow-up question: are
Yeah.
there available resources for to foster mental health in our community here?
I think there's Cam H, but the thing that's I have seen personally is that most times when you try to look for help, you get medications,
Hmm.
right? You get medications. I think one of the best ways to actually navigate any mental health issue problems, it's to have these groups where you can open up and speak. So they say a problem shared is half solved. So you have people that can listen to you, and that's why I do my men's mental health Monday, and I talk about the challenges that I face, challenges that I know men go through, that I've had people go through. I just share it so that other people will know they're not alone. And maybe that can help them open up. Because when you open up and you stop suppressing all those emotions, all those struggles that you have inside of you, it releases. It's like a toxin. It releases it from you, you know. So I think having this having support groups where you can, communicate and relate with men like men, it's where you can really get solution. In the country where we are now, you might call someone and say, "Okay, I'm struggling with this." No one responds to you. It's a challenge. It's a real challenge, and that's why we have to take a stand and try and create that community for ourselves.
Amazing. Amazing. I feel like again, this topic is not something we should rush into. I feel like mental health, or in general, not just saying for men, it would require more. And I feel like I'll be seeing more of you on this show because this topic cannot just be brushed off, and it has to. You have to come back again. So I'm gonna.
Are you guys willing to pay me millions? I'm
It's not
just
can
joking.
handle. It's nothing we can handle.
Yeah.
So moving on. So being a success.
And just before you go, I know you said women just now. You see, some people might wonder, why is it particular about men, right? Why is it particular? Why not general mental health?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is, right? The root cause of most of the problems, the mental health problems we have in the world, stems from a man's struggle. So, when you have toothache,
Yeah.
they'll do root canal treatment.
Yeah.
He'll focus on what the cause is at the root. The cause of so many struggles and challenges we face in the world stems from a man. Majority of the men are leaders in the world we live in, right? The head of the house is a man, right? So
Yeah.
majority of the rules, even when it comes to Christianity, most of the leaders are men. So if these men that haven't done the work, that have challenges within themselves, don't do the work, what's going to happen? It's going to get transferred to the next woman, right? When that woman suffers that, she's traumatized. Then she takes her vengeance on the next man, right? So it just keeps going like that. It ripples from one thing to the next. That's why my focus is at the root cause, which is a man. So emphasizing on men doesn't mean I care just about men, but because if you tackle with a man, it takes care of the woman. I just want to make that clear.
Thanks for shedding more light to that. Yeah, like I said, this is not something we will talk about in half an hour. Definitely looking forward to seeing you. So the next question, because again, you're an author, you're a financial advisor as well. What advice can you give to individuals who are seeking financial empowerment and stability here in Canada?
I think the one thing is very simple. This answer is pretty simple. It's just the financial knowledge.
Okay.
Financial knowledge. So most of us come to Western world just to come and make greener pastures, we'll say, right? But
Yes.
when you land here, you find out that it's not really green. It's kind of gray over here. It's a challenge over here. But the one thing is that when we come here, we try and do jobs, do two, three, four jobs, trying to make as much money as we can. And the more you work, the more you get taxed. So the best way to be able to really make ends meet is financial knowledge. Knowing, developing relationship with how money works, understanding how money works to make the money work for you, where you can put something in motion and the money is going to work for you, not you working paycheck to paycheck, trading your time for money. Financial knowledge, I say it's like putting manure on the land. So before you plant a seed, you have to make that land fertile. Put manure in the land, which is the knowledge. Once you have the knowledge, you know the right things to do
Yeah.
when the money comes. Not just going to walk, and don't make ends meet.
Amazing. Thanks for the insight. Follow-up question again. How can one overcome the barriers and make them more informed, like to have more informed financial decisions to build a secure future?
I think, and that is why we do what we do. We are on a mission. We're on a mission to educate 30 million families by the year 2030. So the more we can educate people, right, on how to be proactive about their retirement. I mean, be able to plan for your retirement. They say retirement age is about 20 years. Now, how much monthly do you need for yourself, in retirement? Say you retire for 20 years and you say on the average you need about 3,000 a month in retirement. So 3,000 times 12 is 36,000 times 20 years of retirement, which is the FIN, financial independence number, when you retire. When you times that, you see that you need about close to 720,000 in your retirement. Just that knowledge alone, having that knowledge, you can start planning towards it now. What do I put in place? So having the knowledge of what to do, having a retirement plan for yourself so that you don't get to age of retirement and realize that you don't have enough money set for your retirement. Then you now go back to Costco or Walmart to go and start working to take care of your bills. You don't need that. You have the time now to be proactive and prepare for that. How do you do that? With knowledge. Knowledge for retirement, knowledge to protect yourself, have life insurance to cover yourself in case of anything, right? Knowledge of investment. So the key thing for us is for us to be intentional with gaining knowledge, not just money, money, money. Gain the knowledge so that when the money comes, right, you know exactly what to do. I always say this to people, money is like Bisco. Bisco, that thing we used to, it's like during Christmas, you light it up and all of a sudden it just burns down to the end, right? When you lack the knowledge of how to manage money, that money disappears. No amount of money cannot disappear. It just goes like that when you don't know how to manage it. So it's very important to have the knowledge. That's how you become financially independent. Where majority of the people you see in the Western world, especially North America, are living in financial insecurity. Knowledge helps you move from financial insecurity to financial security and financial independence. So once again, the key to getting out of financial struggles is financial knowledge and financial education.
Interesting. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, Again, we don't have enough time. Again, like I said, looking forward to having you on the show again. The next question I have is how you're a man with like you're doing so many things. How do you approach, you know, your mental health and your personal development and financial well-being? Like, how do you incorporate that in your work and your day to day? And like, how do you incorporate that with people around you as a whole?
Um, you see, in general, I'm still trying to get a balance with that. You know, it's so I'm someone that speaks says the way it is. I won't come here to tell you that, oh, Odunayo, this is how it is, this is how you should do it like an expert. I'm still trying to navigate that. So sometimes I still get overwhelmed with everything that God has put on my plate. Like I'm like, oh, this is too much. But when I find out that it's too much for me, I'm getting overwhelmed, I sometimes shed and focus my time on what I need to give priority to. So I give priority to what's most important to me at that main time. Now there are a lot of things. I'm looking for a way to incorporate everything into one, where I have my finance, where I have discovering your purpose, where I have my show, and everything is all connected
Hmm.
and it's all intertwined. We'll get to that stage because we keep becoming every day. So for the meantime, not to get overwhelmed, I put some things aside for the meantime and focus on what's more important at that very moment. The next thing might become more important, but what's more important is what I put in front of me at that moment. Otherwise, if I take everything once, I get overwhelmed, and that's what creates mental health struggles.
Hmm. Interesting. So if you're not doing all of this, like if you're not a an advocate, if you're not a financial advisor, who are you and what do you do in your alone time when you're not, shuffling all of these responsibilities?
Um, so first of all, I like photography. I like painting. I don't. I have a camera. I don't really use it. Um, but those are the things I just love. I think that there's some connection. I'm still trying to find what the connection is with me and those things.
Hmm.
But the one thing that I know when I'm doing, it feels like I'm into another world is writing. I love writing. So it takes me to a different world entirely. Yeah. Plus, I love to have a good time with family and friends. I love to have a laugh. I'm not a good dancer, but sometimes I get high on the music and I just start moving. The rhythm falls in place at times. Sometimes it doesn't fall in place, which is still okay, you know. So basically, that's just me. I love to have fun and love to be happy because I think happiness it's one of the medicines, the most important medicine for any mental struggle.
Interesting. Thanks for sharing. Um, Unfortunately, we have to wrap up this amazing program. I wish we didn't have to, but we have to, work with them. But I just want to say, or we just want to say, thank you for honoring this invitation. Thank you for being a part of monthly inclusion, and
Mm,
we really, really hope, or I really hope to see you again on the show to talk more about,
absolutely.
mental health, and then maybe I feel like next time we'll talk about everything individually, mental health.
Individually, then having to have rapport. I didn't have the pleasure. So let me show people in case that's
Yes,
my
we
book.
do.
That's my book. So if you want it, you can go get it on Amazon right now. Vulnerability, the true life lessons and epiphanies of an African man. So that talks about the lessons I've learned in life and the solutions to those lessons so that the 40 years of my struggle, you don't have to go through it. Just reading this book will take you through life itself.
Did you say 40 years? Wow.
Yes. I'm,
Okay.
I'm 45.
Okay. No way.
Yes,
Wow.
I'm very confident with my age. I don't try to hide my age. I'm 45. I'm very
Aging
okay with
gracefully,
it.
I see. Nice. Nice. Well done.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, IK, for coming. We would let you go, and hopefully, and again for sure, we would see you sometime soon. Thank you very much, and then enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right. Thank you very much, and congratulations once again, Odunayo.
Thank you so much.
Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Right then. Bye. Okay. I don't know about you, but that was amazing. That was intense. I am looking forward to having more conversation as regards mental health, not just with men, but it will be interesting to hear a man speak about mental health, which I believe not everybody does very often nowadays. I hate to leave, but I gotta go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys for honoring me today, and then may God continue to honor you guys as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you again next month. Do not forget to look out. And then I would say, have a good day, have a good evening, have a good night, wherever you're watching from. And I hope you all have a good weekend. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Odunayo. Have a good evening. Thank you. Bye.